The Galactic Council chamber fell silent as the massive doors hissed open. Ambassador Kalen from Earth strode in first, his boots echoing against the crystalline floor with each confident step. Behind him walked Commander Rika of Kevros, 9, her scaled skin glinting under the bioluminescent lights. The assembled representatives from 47 worlds instinctively recoiled, their various appendages trembling. Kalen noticed the fear immediately. He'd seen it countless times since humanity joined the Council 3 cycles ago. The delicate Ymiri huddled closer together, their translucent bodies quivering. Even the stoic Theran delegate, usually unflappable, had shifted his floating platform backward. Honored Council, Kalen began, his voice measured and diplomatic. We've come to discuss the mining expedition to Sector 12. The Council speaker, a gelatinous Quellan named Vorash, pulsed an alarmed shade of purple. With respect, Ambassador Kalen, we must address a more pressing concern. Your proposal to send Deathworlders into the Crimson Nebula is deeply troubling. Rika's mandibles clicked in what Kalen had learned was amusement. Her people had joined the galactic community only 2 cycles before humanity, and together they'd formed an unlikely alliance. Both hailed from what the galaxy termed Deathworlds, planets so hostile that merely surviving required capabilities that horrified gentler species. Troubling? Rika's voice rumbled like distant thunder. The mission requires resilience. We're offering it. A Fenid representative, all fur and twitching ears, spoke up nervously. You don't understand. Your worlds, they're nightmares. Kalen's Earth has crushing gravity, toxic oxygen, deadly predators, and temperature extremes that would kill most of us in minutes. Kevros, 9 is worse. Volcanic hellscape, acidic rain, radiation that would sterilize our DNA. Yes, Kalen said simply. That's why we're suited for the Crimson Nebula. The chamber erupted in distressed chirps, whistles, and color changes. Vorash struggled to restore order, his gelatinous form rippling with stress. You don't comprehend what you're saying. A Ymiri elder spoke, her voice barely above a whisper. Last month, we reviewed footage from a human's personal archive. It showed children, juveniles of your species, willingly throwing themselves into water deep enough to submerge them completely. For entertainment. Kalen blinked. Swimming. You're talking about swimming. You call it that, another delegate shrieked. You train your offspring to survive in a medium that would drown them. What kind of species does that? Rika leaned toward Kalen. Should I mention the lava diving competitions on Kevros, 9? Probably not, he muttered back. A holographic display materialized in the chamber's center, showing Earth's biosphere. The council gasped collectively as images cycled through: hurricanes, earthquakes, apex predators with rows of teeth, venomous creatures, deep oceans. And yet, Vorash said, his voice quavering, humans call this planet beautiful. You have poetry about it. You cry when portions of it are damaged. We love our home, Kalen said softly. It made us strong because it demanded strength. But it also taught us to adapt, to overcome, to survive together. The Theran delegate finally spoke, his mechanical voice flat. 3 cycles ago, a human diplomat mentioned that their homeworld has storms so powerful they can demolish structures. When asked how humans survive them, do you know what she said? The chamber waited. She said, we've learned to build better. Silence stretched across the chamber like a physical thing. Rika stepped forward, her imposing frame casting long shadows. The Crimson Nebula mission will be dangerous. Radiation, extreme temperatures, hostile environment. You need people who've spent their entire evolutionary history refusing to die when their planet tried to kill them daily. That's what terrifies us, Vorash admitted, his color shifting to an honest blue. Not that you're dangerous. That you're relentlessly, impossibly resilient. You and humans both come from worlds that should have killed you. Instead, you thrived. You mastered them. What's to stop you from mastering everything else? Kalen and Rika exchanged glances. Understanding passed between them, the understanding of those who'd clawed their way up from hostile worlds. Nothing, Kalen said honestly. But we're not interested in domination. We're interested in survival. The galaxy's survival. He pulled up data on the Crimson Nebula, the mining resources desperately needed for colony shields, the danger zones that had claimed 17 expeditions. You need Deathworlders, Rika said firmly. Because sometimes, the galaxy needs people who refuse to accept that something is impossible. The vote, when it came, was unanimous. Terrified, but unanimous. As they left the chamber, Rika clicked her mandibles again. They're scared of us. They'll get over it, Kalen replied. Once they realize we're more afraid of disappointing them than they are of us. Are we though? Kalen grinned. No. But it sounds nice.